So the Commonwealth Games team has been launched. We now know who is going to Australia in April, and taking the opportunity to speak to Tim Kneale from shooting, as Tim is on the team and heading out to Australia, and just back, I presume, on a Christmas break, seeing the family and friends, I guess, Tim?
Yeah, that's it. I had Christmas with my partner's family in Somerset, so I'm now back over here just catching up with my friends and family. So yeah.
You're keeping under radar a little bit so that not everybody wants to obviously come and meet you and see you and talk about the Commonwealth Games, because I'm sure that you are in demand.
Yeah, that's it, and I don't get to come back that often, so when I do, it's nice just to go and do my own thing, really.
Well, let's talk about the Commonwealth Games, because after a 2-year-long qualification period, you have been, of course, selected to go to the Games. Do you, again, feel honoured to be going to Australia?
Yeah, I mean, it's always fantastic to pull on the Isle of Man colours, really, and go and represent my country at the highest level I can. It is the biggest stage we can go out and wave the Manx flag, so it's fantastic to be part of that again.
And it's your 4th Commonwealth Games, is that right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. First went to Melbourne in 2006, and then India and Glasgow.
You've done some travelling, of course, with your career as well, haven't you? What is the favourite place that you have been to?
Yeah, difficult. We've been kind of to lots of places, from sort of Australia to North America and China and the Middle East. But yeah, I think sort of Italy. Italy's very nice. Yeah, it's hard to beat Italy.
What about the most bizarre place that you've been to then?
South Korea, maybe. Yeah, that was interesting. And Beijing. Yeah, very, very different cultures and different sort of environments.
And setups, no doubt, as well, because off camera we've just been having a chat about the setup in Brisbane where you're going to be shooting, and it's really important that I guess that you have in your mind, you know where you're going to as well.
Yeah, I think it helps with that kind of just kind of settling in, I guess, a bit easier, having that awareness of where things are and knowing the ranges a little bit better. Some of the guys travelled out for the test event at the end of last year to kind of go through things and get a better understanding of the facilities. So yeah, I think that would be a real benefit to them, and it was something we did before the Olympic Games as well, to go out beforehand and really get aware of the environment, which helped kind of speed the process of settling in again.
So the discipline is double trap. Now, most people know from the launch, I was saying to the shooting team that my background in shooting, it's not great, so I'm not that knowledgeable, but for myself and for anyone else, what exactly is double trap shooting?
Double trap, you've got 2 targets that are released simultaneously through acoustics, so when I'm ready to call for the targets or to shoot the targets, I would just call and the computer sets off the targets. They're set, so there's 3 targets that are set in a bit of a triangle shape, I guess. So we would shoot a pair of sort of left and middles, right and middle, and then the 2 outside targets, and they come in a random order. But once we've had the first set of 5, then you know one of the next pair of targets, if you like. So double trap, I guess, is a bit of a game of concentration and counting the targets, so you're aware of what's coming to give yourself the biggest advantage really going forwards. Yeah.
So what's before April then? What have you got planned for the next few months? Because it's off season right now, is it?
Yeah, it is. The competitive season doesn't really start until after the Commonwealth Games, so it's a difficult time of year for everybody in the Northern Hemisphere with training. But fortunately, we have quite a competitive group of guys in the UK with the 2 English lads and the Scottish guys, and also myself and Jake here on the island. So we'll be looking to try and get some training done as a bit of a group, really. The 6 of us can get together and have some really good quality training sessions.
That's great, obviously, that you can train with each other and then compete at a high level against each other too.
Yeah, and we all get on really well. So yeah, there's normally regardless of who wins that sport, and we all get on really well, so we're generally quite happy for each other.
Tell me about your connection, of course, with Isle of Man Sport Aid, because they've supported you over the years, haven't they?
Yeah, they've been a big supporter, since I started my career really in shooting. So they've really helped me with providing equipment and training costs and things, and they've really been focused on performance. And I think that shows probably in the team that they've got 11 people that are competing that have come through the Sports Aid Foundation ranks. So I think that's a great credit to the performance sort of mentality that Isle of Man Sport has got.
Who in particular have you worked closely with?
Well, Trevor Christian, the strength and conditioning coach, he's been great, and also Ruth Cool, the physio. So leading up to Rio, they were key members of my team. and also Chris Quine, the performance coordinator. Chris is, he was very supportive and really helpful.
I think we need to wish Ruth to get better quickly, because you're going to need her in Australia, aren't you?
Yeah, that's it. She might need a bit of physio herself now after breaking her wrist. So.
Well, congratulations, of course, for being on the team for the Isle of Man, and all the very best of luck. And we'll see you out in Gold Coast, but it's not the Gold Coast, of course. We'll see you in Brisbane.
Yeah. No, thanks a lot, Joe. And yeah, it's great.